Hello everybody, this is Chrome's Brother 018, and this is part 110 of Dragon Age Origins. It's the final episode, and actually I checked the time after I ended the last episode, and I could have fit the epilogue in, possibly, but nah, I think I'm not going to.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you?
Yep.
The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I bet this had something to do with that night. With Morrigan. Why you're still here, I mean. I'm not that dumb. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Orlais. But they've already sent questions. What should I tell them?
Tell them the truth.
That a Maleficar saved you and then ran off to have my demon baby?
Maleficar?
That has a certain ring to it,
Morrigan's
right?
not a Maleficar.
No, I suppose
a
I'll
boss
just
babe,
keep
but that
that to
doesn't mean she's a
myself.
Maleficar.
I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
Well, I don't know where she went, but I'll eventually find her.
I thought you were sticking around. It's up to you, I suppose. I don't imagine she'll be easy to find if she doesn't want to be.
Well, I'm not gonna find her right away.
I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. I can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
Oh, if only I could hug him. This is hardly goodbye.
I know, but I'm king now. And that means things will change.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
You're the king. You can keep them waiting as long as you want. Excuse me. Let's see. There's Shale.
So it survived after all.
Yep.
My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
Yep. You're right about most people.
No doubt. It has proven to me, however, that fleshiness does not automatically mean squishiness.
Nope.
It has made me revise my opinion of its kind, my kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that.
Yeah, same
In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
Say what? Yeah, come again?
Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
That is true. I suppose that's true.
I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere. That may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
Aw, Shale. Thank you. Even...
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the civil war and then defeated the Blight.
I know.
On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
It was a close call. We were lucky.
Well, let's not tell the masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that.
All right.
It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done.
Yep.
Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence. Tell me, have you noticed anything strange about the lad? He seems quiet.
Well, consider what he's been through.
You are no doubt correct. It is my imagination, Ledge. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, don't worry, she will. Now, there is actually a mod that allows Roland and your dog to appear in Awakening. And I first got the mod and all that, and I went to try it in Awakening after I played through. They didn't pop up, so I don't know if I have to check and see if I have to get rid of something. I think maybe the Awakening mod that allows you to go to those areas from Origins, you know? But if that's the case, then I'll do that, and if I can get the mod working, I will show it off whenever I let's play it. But Fergus!
When I heard that my little sister was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly.
Where were you?
Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
Yeah, what happened to you?
I never made it to the battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chase-inned hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to High Ever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
I'm so sorry about Orin and Oriana.
Yes, I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him.
Oh, it
At
was
least
very
Amaranthine now
satisfying.
belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
If I can get away. Yeah, of course you will.
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
I'll hold you to that, Fergus. I'll hold you to that. She's happy to at least have her brother. Liliana!
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
I'm not going anywhere.
But I may be, I'm afraid. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is.
Oh yeah, it
I've been
definitely is.
asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you have your own things to keep you busy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Oh yeah, I never did get rid of the High Dragon that was around there. Whoops. Okay, I talked to them. Who's next? I talked to Liliana. Zebran.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all.
I bet.
I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
Oh, the reason I'm not talking to Sir Gilmore yet is because you had to wait and talk to him last in order for him to recognize you, apparently, in Awakening with that mod. So if I can get it to work, I want him to actually recognize me. Hello? Bloodbath sounds like a fine idea.
You see? This is why I like you. Always game for a little fun. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker.
Don't you
fun,
think that
might eventually
they don't know
get
where you are, considering we
complicated.
killed
You said earlier that you
your
were
friend?
planning on remaining here. Is that true?
You aren't thinking of leaving, are you?
That was the idea. See the world, meet some people, rob a few of them blind. Do you have something different in mind?
You're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls. It's the sort of thing that made us friends, after all. brings a tear to the eye, really.
Oh, I would
Well,
love to see that. That'd be
since I'm
freaking
sticking
funny.
around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Zevran! Oh, Zevran. She will miss him. Been a good
The
friend.
hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
That is true. Oh, I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do.
Nope.
I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead,
what do you
I've
do now?
decided to travel.
Oh, yeah.
Shale has expressed a desire to go to Deventer to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
Oh, yeah, Shell did mention that. Sounds like fun.
I understand you are remaining in Denerim, so we will likely see each other a great deal. I look forward to it. For now, I imagine the hero of Ferelden still has much to do. Good luck.
Yep. Still got a lot to do, and I still got these guys to talk to. Let me, just save real quick. Demlin! Yeah, I bet. You're a warden now. New experiences are yet to come. Yeah, why couldn't Morgan have gotten to Tamlin, not Alistair? At least Shemlin celebrations are... yeah. I bet. Humans aren't all different as you may think. Well, actually, I'm sure all races celebrate in much the same way. Oh, really, how? The Grey Wardens need a leader. Yes, I'm in. Yep. For now. Oh, Tamlin. Oh god, are you drunk? Yep, he's drunk. A dwarf gave you some ale. Oh dear. Saurus. And he passes out. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Oh my god. And yeah, now he's standing upright again. Okay, that was funny. Oh. Let's talk to Gorham. I don't think he's gonna return to Orzammar now with Balin on the throne. You have proof that you found the Tig. Then what are you gonna do? Okay. Well then I'm sure I'll see you around. Thanks. I'll let you get back to your pint. Huh. Well, it was between me and Alistair. It was an obvious choice. So, what are your plans? What did they say? But... are you sure they'll be able to handle the wet dog smell? Oh, that's funny. There's Ogren, there's Lesky. Hey, Lesky. Yep, gold trim, shiny buttons, fancy belt, you fit right in. No one even notices. So, I guess he's gonna stick around. Travel mostly? Just try not to get yourself in trouble. Okay, let's talk to Ogren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good.
Yeah, considering ours
ale
is...
tastes like dirt in comparison. Yeah. Probably because they put dirt in it.
Yeah, that's why it probably tastes better. Enjoying yourself already, I see? Actually doesn't mean you're staying here.
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
Huh. I'm glad. I hope you two are happy.
I'll drink to that. Well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Oh, God. Don't ever change.
Who, me? It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Oh, Ogren, don't change. No need, I've read other parts of the title, young one. What does it mean? Oh. Well, I wish you well in your journey, wherever you go. Now, Darwin. You're a hero. They're admiring you. Yeah, just ignore them. It was the least I could do. The Chantry will accommodate anyone for the right price. No, we got into some aggressive negotiations. His negotiations with a sword. Yeah. And probably new adventures with old friends. Of course, I'm always in need of a friend. Sten.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun.
Okay.
A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Nothing wrong with a little pride.
I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration.
That's good.
It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
That will be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions.
Whoa,
I suppose I should
harsh.
tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Okay. That'd be a long trip home.
Yes. It will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
No problem. You helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day.
Hope so.
Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Thank you, Stan. Oh, I can't talk to the puppy. Where's Cullen? Cullen, where are you? Now, where did he go? Where is Cullen? Did he disappear on me? Shell. Now, where did he go? Cullen is supposed to be here. Okay. Anyway. Last person to talk to. Be prepared, everybody, because something's gonna happen.
My love, you have no idea how relieved I am that all this is finally over. How I wish for us to start a new life together. Where will we go? What will we do?
I don't know. Well, we could either do number 1 or number 3. Well, either one. That's your fill, I guess.
My love, I was hoping you would say that. You know I wish to see my father, by the Maker's mercy, if he's still living.
Yeah.
And if we stay there, I'm sure we can make my father's land thrive.
I can finally get back to a normal life.
I can't wait either.
Oh, what's he doing?
My love, there's
What's he
something else.
doing?
I'd like to ask you something. Will you marry me?
This is what I was thinking was gonna happen before. Yes, he does this. And you have the option. Of course, you can answer yes. But you could also pick this one. Normally, Grave Wardens can't get pregnant. Or, not really can't get pregnant, they have a much harder chance. But since she put this in the mod, watch.
What? Maker's sake. Are you certain? I thought Grey Wardens couldn't... But who cares? A baby! My love, I can barely wait to call you my wife and have our child. But they're
It actually mentions it in the epilogue.
now, and I think you'll have to indulge the masses who want to see you. I'll be right here when you come back, and we can celebrate. Just the camp.
I thought he said, it's the what? It was supposed to be the 3 of us, but whatever, hang on. Oh, a hug! That's so cute! Aww. Sweet hug. Oh, well, I don't see Cullen. Strange. Anyway, let me save real quick. Time to indulge the masses.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yep, I'm ready to let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Okay. In the months that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a popular king, if largely unwilling to involve himself in matters of governing. He travels often, making appearances in towns throughout Ferelden, to the great delight of the commoners. They referred to him as a king with the common touch, even if a few knew it was a simple even if a few knew it was a simple aversion to life at court. Now that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden, or news that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brotherhood and TV made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that followers could undertake pilgrimage to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another home, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the urn. People began to doubt that the ashes had once ever been found, while others often claimed that a cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temples. Still, others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. Despite the service he provided to Ferelden during the Blight, Jowen was still looked upon by all with malice and suspicion. However, this chantry secretly promised not to hunt him as thanks. Eventually, though, a small band of discontent Templars found him. Jowen managed to escape using blood magic. The chantry quickly reneged on their promise. I don't know what that word is. Jowen was forced to flee Ferelden for good. He would never be able to leave behind his life as a blood mage. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans by a sign of new hope for the elves. Soros eventually got married, to a human woman, and one he loves deeply. Aww. After the initial scandal, Soros left the city and settled in Highever, where he and his new wife had many children. Aww, I told you. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community and in time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent troubles but served her people well. Arliament remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The young woman, Caitlin, eventually made it to Denerim. You know, Caitlin, the girl we had to find her brother, and bought her sword from her. That money she used. The young woman, Caitlin, eventually made it to Denerim safely, and used the small fortune she received for her father's sword to open a foundry while the city rebuilt. The foundry did well, turning her into a wealthy and respected woman. By chance, she met Tegan again at court, and within months, the two of them married. Aw, things are working out. Bella, the tavern wench, made it to Denerim safely. With the money she was given, she opened a brewery of her own. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her for help resolve disputes with human folk. As for the werewolves, now freed of their curse, they remained together and took the surname Wolf in memory of what they once were. They eventually became the most successful animal trainers in Thedas, and each year would gather to light a candle in memory of the lady who had loved them so much. Or loved them so well. Sorry. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and caste restrictions were loosened. The castes were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the deep roads was pushed back, and a few tigers were reclaimed. Yeah, this is why I picked Balin. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. Yep, Gorham was right. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. I agree with the latter. Gorham returned to Denerim, where he eventually met the daughter of the best dwarven smith in the city. They were married and now have a child on the way. Oh, nice. That's nice. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Oh boy. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaper to attempt to recreate Carradin's research. Bad idea. A new golem was created bound with the spirit taken from the Fade. How'd they do that? I don't know. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Carradin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Prospect Mountains, and she may have even been with child. Adela and her friend Faith traveled to Amaranthine to help rebuild the Grey Warden Order in Ferelden. They spent many years battling Darkspawn, training recruits, and protecting the Arling. Eventually, Adela was recalled to Orlais, where she was promoted to Commander of the Grey in Jader. She and Faith remained close friends despite the distance between them. Adela continued to serve the Wardens nobly until her death some years later. The companions who had traveled with Faith eventually scattered to the Four Winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call to further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity among the commoners and a fixture at court, at least for a time. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or across the Shining Sea to the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. The tale ended when Faith sank her blade into the dark Archdemon's head and destroyed it, forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of her, however. Roland and his love married at a small ceremony and were finally able to begin their new life together. They welcomed their son some months later, a beautiful boy with blazing red hair, she also named Roland. Roro for short. They welcomed, Roro for short. And that, everybody, was Dragon Age Origins. I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. And like I said, I'm not doing Awakening or these others. I've already did this one though, in the playthrough. But I'm not doing those yet. Those will be for another time. For now, I'm putting Dragon Age Origins and its DLC and expansion aside. I hope you all enjoyed this. Sorry. And I hope you guys will enjoy other Let's Plays I've come up with. See you guys then.